When discussing cinema legends, a few names consistently rise to the top: Meryl Streep, Daniel Day-Lewis, Denzel Washington, and Marlon Brando, among others. Yet, one actor whose stellar career is often overshadowed by his most famous roles is Jack Nicholson. Though his name is synonymous with films like The Shining and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, one of his finest performances goes underappreciated in popular discourse: Something's Gotta Give, 2003. This critically acclaimed, yet underrated romantic comedy was directed by Nancy Meyers, a master of the genre who had previously brought us The Parent Trap and Father of the Bride. Combining Meyers' directorial finesse with the effortless charm of Diane Keaton and a rarely seen romantic side of Nicholson, the film became one of the most quietly successful comedies of its time. It grossed $267 million globally, yet still remains largely absent from most top comedy lists. The plot: a whimsical exploration of love and aging. In Something's Gotta Give, Nicholson stars as Harry Sanborn, a wealthy but self-absorbed music executive with a well-worn habit of dating much younger women. The film opens as Harry heads for a romantic weekend getaway with his girlfriend Marin at her family's beach house, only for the home to also be inhabited by Marin's mother, Erica Berry, played by Diane Keaton, a highly successful playwright grappling with loneliness. After Harry suffers a heart attack and is ordered to stay in the area for recovery, he finds himself unwittingly forced to spend time with Erica. Over the course of their shared stay, the two opposites slowly start to warm to each other, despite their starkly different lifestyles and growing personal clashes. Meanwhile, Erica is pursued by Julian Mercer, a younger doctor played by Keanu Reeves, which leaves her facing a romantic dilemma between the suave, age-appropriate Harry or the undeniably charming and youthful Julian. Meyers' screenplay, while largely adhering to the typical structure of a rom-com, is enriched with unique, sometimes hilarious and poignant moments, exploring love in older age and the sometimes unexpected beauty that comes with maturity. The film seamlessly mixes romantic tropes with deeper explorations of aging, creativity, and vulnerability. Jack Nicholson's gentle yet magnetic performance. In a genre often known for its predictable characters and arcs, Jack Nicholson's portrayal of Harry stands out. The character is far from likable. He begins the film as a charming but arrogant womanizer with little regard for his age or his impact on the lives of the younger women he dates. However, Nicholson infuses Harry with a level of softness and subtlety that transforms him from a selfish rogue into a genuinely compelling figure. Nicholson brings his trademark intensity, honed in the likes of The Shining and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and blends it with unexpected warmth and tenderness. His transition from cynical womanizer to an endearing, albeit flawed, love interest provides Something's Gotta Give with an emotional depth that most romantic comedies lack. The contrast of Nicholson's earlier roles with his vulnerability here shows an actor who isn't afraid to show a more nuanced side, even in a lighthearted romantic context. Diane Keaton's career evolution and her dynamic with Nicholson. Keaton, an icon of the genre and romantic comedies, further elevates Nicholson's performance. Known for her defining role in Annie Hall, 1977, where her quirky and earnest charm won her an Oscar, Keaton brought similar qualities to her portrayal of Erica. However, there's an evolution in her performance here that reflects her journey as both an actress and a person, someone who, though successful, grapples with loneliness in a complex age. Her work with Nicholson is a match made in cinematic heaven. Both actors had well-established comedic chops, yet their chemistry in Something's Gotta Give feels both fresh and deeply seasoned. Where Keaton brings a delicate humor, balancing moments of absurdity with candid vulnerability, Nicholson's robust charm provides the perfect foil. Together, they balance each other out, building one of the best romantic pairings in cinematic history, all without compromising the integrity of either character. A lighthearted, yet deep-rooted reflection on aging and love. While Something's Gotta Give isn't revolutionary in its exploration of love later in life, it deftly handles themes of age, creative renewal, and finding oneself in later years. At its heart, The film is a reminder that love doesn't have an expiration date and that the complications of aging come with their own set of unexpected opportunities, if you're brave enough to seize them. Through Harry and Erica's tentative relationship, the film explores the necessity of personal growth in relationships and highlights that maturity doesn't equate to monotony. The film positions older characters not as past their prime, but as full of possibility and emotional resonance, appealing not only to an older demographic but to audiences of all ages, reminding them that life and love have endless possibilities. Why Something's Gotta Give remains a masterpiece. While it may not have received the universal praise of other comedies from the 2000s, Something's Gotta Give deserves more credit as a cinematic gem in the romantic comedy genre. Jack Nicholson's nuanced portrayal of Harry alongside Diane Keaton's finely crafted performance showcases why the film stands the test of time. The understated nature of its comedy combined with stellar acting and impeccable chemistry between the leads has helped the film age gracefully. It balances humor and depth, capturing the delicate dance of new relationships and personal transformation with a sharp, heartwarming wit that feels as genuine today as it did 2 decades ago. In this standout role, Jack Nicholson again proves why he's one of cinema's most formidable actors, not by loudly demanding attention, but by blending seamlessly into a quieter, more intimate setting and reminding audiences of his talent across all genres. Something's Gotta Give may be remembered as a modest comedy, but it's far from being an unheralded classic. It's one of the actor's finest, and certainly one of the genre's most underrated gems.